Good morning and welcome to Lines of Flight Tarot. I'm Sean Wynn Hilton and I'm going to be reading your 3-card quick reading this morning. I'm going to finish shuffling these. I was shuffling them before I turned on the camera. Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. Sorry, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. And the bottom deck is the Empress. Okay. So the 8 of the 8 of Swords shows up when we feel blocked or we feel like there's that we've been restricted, but on further reflection that feeling is self-inflicted. So this person is standing kind of similarly to how these swords are in the ground, and they look like they have been really driven quite hard into the ground and are quite stuck there. And then this person is bound and blindfolded, and we get the feeling that they are kind of encaged in these swords. However, they are not bound to anything. And so it is a self-inflicted either thought pattern or thought kind of, I don't want to say prison, but trapped by their own thoughts. And then the 4 of Swords is a respite. 4 is always balance, kind of 4 corners, a foundational moment, and swords are thoughts and dreams and communication. And so the 4 of Swords shows up when either we need to rest or when we're in a moment of rest or repose, or even meditation, even in a moment of sort of reflection. Anything that is passive energy, that allows the body and the rest of the kind of elements of the body to recalibrate and settle. And then the 7 of Swords, I've heard this referred to as an analysis paralysis card, and it's often associated with Virgo. I'm a Virgo sun, so but it can also just be reflection again. So this person is looking at their harvest or this thing that they are working on diligently. Pentacles is obviously the element of earth, but represents the earthly manifestation of things, objects, kind of manifested physical elements in the world. So he is taking a moment of repose to look at what he is working on. And given the rest of the cards, it doesn't actually feel like an anxiety kind of reflection or kind of stuck loop. So what I'm getting here is that if I were to insert myself into this reading, it would be that I am kind of trapped, or there's some sort of behavior mentally that is keeping me feeling kind of bound and stuck. And that the way to feel free from that is to balance my thoughts, either through rest, repose, meditation, reflection, and then taking that reflection and putting it into my work as well. So not just the action of reflecting, but this feeling that occurs by doing this. So exiting this feeling and moving into this practice, which then invokes a feeling, and then taking that feeling with me in this version into this work and what I am doing and what I am creating. And then the 4th, I always like to do the bottom card energy to kind of round us out and give us this feeling, what I'll refer to as the body without organs. And that is the Empress. So the Empress is coming up through the cracks in all of this relationality. And the Empress is this divine mother. She is creation. She is ruled by Venus, so the ideas of Taurus and the values of Taurus come in as well. So by exiting this trapped and tortured thought pattern through repose and meditation, rest, we can then take that feeling into the work that we are doing, whatever that is, and that invokes the sense of the Empress, and that production, creation, luxury, earthly delights is what I want to say, are present and are coming up through the cracks. So take some time today perhaps to reflect on where you are trapped in your life mentally, and sometimes that is just kind of a mental loop or something that is pervasive in our thoughts, and finding some sort of grounding way to rest and repose and release those so that you can take that into the work and then feel the bounty of the Empress coming up. I hope that is useful for you. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.